So she was a transsexual.
People out here know about hijras. Even in small villages, this is the land of the Kama Sutra. People are aware of the existence of the third sex. They just do not understand romantic longing other than man and woman. And hijras are everywhere. You will often see them in train stations where they will come and offer blessings in exchange of money. But most often you will see them in marriages where a group of them will storm in and offer dances and blessings for the couple. People consider them as good luck, but more accurately as bad luck if you do not pay, and they curse the couple.
And when you said eunuch, do you mean men who want sex changes but can only afford castration? Or are some of them just gay men in drag, extremely feminine men?
Often, yes, but most families realize early that their child is third sex or gay and send them off to stay with their local hijras.
Okay. Well, I know we both have our shirts off right now, but this seems like the point where we would take them off. So how about I take mine off and then I take yours off?
No, it should be the other way around. I seem more like the one that would do it.
Your costume has buttons on it, okay? I'm wearing a polo. Just let me do it and let's get it over with.
Oh, don't give me that rubbish. You're Indian, aren't you?
I'm Australian. And so what anyway? You're Scottish. It's not like you bake shortbread or play the bagpipes, right?
Okay. Remember, we're surfers, and I just saved you from a riptide.
Okay, but don't collapse my lungs or anything. Just go through the motions.
Okay.
You have never tried a gola? No. It's like this ice stick with ice on it, and you can put different flavors like a kala khata and whatever flavors you
Like a
want.
snow cone.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta try it, man. It is so nice.
Now, I have to say, this is the most shocking thing to me about India. Families of 4 on one motorcycle, and that's crazy.
It is difficult to navigate a crowded streets in a car. Plus, it is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but unlike you all, I don't believe in reincarnation, so I'm not ready to die in a scooter yet, okay? Let's just stick to those pedicabs and taxis.
Yeah. Let's just rehearse and get it over with.
Guess, but I don't even know how two dudes do it, so.
The script says doggy style will work best. That way, the camera can see both our faces and get both our characters' reactions at the same time.
All right, fine.
Let's try it.
So there is no stigma attached to men holding hands. In fact, that is a concern for gays over here. We are for the first time getting any kind of visibility in movies and television. And it's a concern that suddenly identifying physical intimacy like hand holding with homosexuality might actually backfire and increase hatred for us. Because straights will be blamed to be gay when they're innocently holding hands and they will blame us.
And I've noticed you're finally getting a few images of gays in Bollywood movies now. But, for the most part, they just seem to be a bunch of ultra stereotypical queens, That might just make things worse, though, I guess.
Yes. We're actually in the place where the United States was in the early 1970s. Maybe if more people in your country did not mind doing manual jobs, then there would not be so much unemployment and so many illegal immigrants doing those manual jobs instead. And besides, in my country, people believe that we can be born to a higher caste when we're reincarnated.
That's easy for you to say. You're not an untouchable.
And there are government programs which ensure that a sliding percentage of college students come from each and every caste. And we don't have discrimination in the workplace. I believe they have a similar program in the United States called affirmative action, where an untouchable can become a top politician.
Okay. But his children are still untouchables, right? There's no way to change your family's caste. Ever. That's the big difference.
Your country is not perfect either. I mean, isn't there still discrimination against the Aborigines?
You're right, we have problems too.
And India has nationalized healthcare, which costs only a few rupees a month, with good doctors, more universities than any other country in the world. Things are turning around here. My neighbor, who used to beg in the streets, now works as a telephone call representative for a big global super company. I mean, people out here are speaking in Hindi with an American accent. And have you met anybody out here who does not speak English? Do you speak Spanish, French? The workforce has become global now. I predict in the next 20 years, all the tech, manual, and call service centers will be in India. So it is your country I worry about.